The U.S. and Iran at war.
Teeters on the brink of all-out war with Iran.
There is no hope of peace.
Even the possibility of ground troops, which the president refuses to rule out.
That's a frightening thought.
And cue the fire. All I hear now is ground invasion, ground invasion, ground invasion. I'd said this months ago. This is the plan. Trust me, you don't want this to be the plan. You don't want this to be the objective. There will be so many lives lost, and it's not going to be good. You know, you've heard that thing, pride fall comes before said fall. Fine, go ahead, drop bombs. All right, they're nukes, they're gone. Good, we can move on, back up. Every time Iran kills an American soldier, and there's going to be lots of them, they will pay for that killing many times over. Here we go. I do know something about war a little bit since I did the whole Iran thing, and I figured out real fast, hey, I don't want to do this. I want to just make a lot of money. The politicians who sent me there. So we're going to walk through this. You're not going to like the outcome. I really believe we're going there. Oil tankers face worst case scenario. This is also an energy war, and there is so much money to be made on it. I don't care what you're reading, what you're seeing. This thing is closed down. It is locked down. You have weeks left. I think they're giving reserves at about 42 weeks, but Houthis just keep closing things. Red Sea is now closed for Saudi oil, and you're looking at, I don't know, 5 million barrels a day getting choked. So, you know, they may say, oh, we still got this much left. That's being choked out also. So while Trump is opening the gates of hell, they are blocking it. You are being blocked everywhere. I know what he's thinking. Well, we will just use our ground troops. We will go in. We will open it by force. No, you're not. Oil tankers face worst case scenario in Bravo's Hormuz. Nothing comes out as Iran steps up attacks on ships. They're blowing up the ships. Even though Orange Guy says, no, you are free to go through. And they all die. Just in breaking news, it's always former CIA. We're going in.
Do you think the Kurdish play is a distinct possibility?
Oh, I would say the chances are 100%. The Kurds have long worked with the United States. They are brave fighters, pro-American. We've worked with them very closely in the past against Saddam Hussein. We worked with them in Syria against Bashar al-Assad. This is a logical next step.
Okay, there they are doing cartwheels over flyer. That's an interesting training technique. I've never seen anybody do that before. But in all seriousness, what would be the strategy once they cross the border? To draw the Iranian units out, to go straight to the capital? Is it a decoy? Is it security? What would their role be?
I think it's probably the first. They likely couldn't make it all the way to Tehran without significant assistance from the United States. But I don't think that would be the goal. I think the goal would be to capture areas that historically have been Iranian Kurdistan and to draw the Revolutionary Guard out so that they would be that much easier to strike.
Let me just bring out my map here so you guys can see. Again, I've been showing you. Iran is really big. You have Iraq. Remember hearing about that? Kuwait. Remember hearing about that? You can't see it on this map. There is a mountain range. You take the high ground. They have the high ground. We do not. We come in and we're like, here we go. You guys want to know how many people died? I did a little pin drop for you right there. Just right in that little region. 1 million. Yes, but Bravo, we're not going to do that. We're just going to take Karg Island. You know, the little one. The size of Iwo Jima. History books? And Iwo Jima, we pounded that thing for weeks. I mean, it was just decimated. All right, send in the Marines. And these are your ooh-rah, bad to the bone. I know I trained with them. I'm like, yeah, I'm out. You want me to fly something? Or I can watch a screen? Just watch those girls like jump over fire and doing some hopscotch. It ain't that. They're ready for us to take it. They're like, here, come take it. Doing my due diligence, I actually found a little animation of why a ground invasion of Iran would fail. Well, I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying I've seen this before. Kind of like going back to that pride comes before the fall. Oh, and did I mention how many lives lost the Marines? 7,000. They lost 7,000. 19,000 almost lost. Trust me, 17,000. Let's say you lose a few limbs. Yeah, but they didn't die. And not just that, the psychological problems. And I know I have friends and they're not there. I know this guy, Trump. I mean, not personally. He does not do a ground invasion. I will be shocked. Actually, here's your president at the World Cup. This was great. This is him coming down, needing to be in the picture. He just had to be in it, but Spain removes him out of the photos. Oh, come on. There you go. The power of every camera. Also, congratulations, Spain, which this is currently not, but let's listen in.
You know that it is a gigantic task to launch a ground invasion in Iran? Let's analyze. Iran's geography is a natural fortress. Encircled by towering mountain ranges, it naturally repels invaders. From the west, the Zagros Mountains run 1,600 kilometers along Iraq, with peaks over 4,000 meters and narrow passes that choke armor and expose convoys. This is the reason why during the 1980s Iran-Iraq War, Iraqi troops took Khorramshahr but stalled in Khuzestan foothills, trapped by terrain in an 8-year stalemate, costing over 1 million total casualties. To the north, the Alborz Mountains shield Tehran, abruptly climbing from the Caspian Sea's shores, funneling any assault into deadly choke points. Eastern borders with Afghanistan feature jagged uplands prone to flash floods. The interior? Vast, scorching deserts like Dasht-e-Kavir's salt flats and Dasht-e-Lut's 158-degree heat. Quicksand for vehicles is hell for troops. Southern coasts along the Persian Gulf lead straight into Zagros foothills, complicating amphibious landings. Spanning 1.65 million square kilometers, Iran's terrain would demand immense logistics. It also favors the decentralized Mosaic defense doctrine of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, ensuring local units continue fighting even if the capital falls. If anyone knows history, ground invasion of Iran isn't just tough, it's a strategic nightmare.
Oh, did you kind of catch my animations? I'm like, oh yeah, they're troops. How hot it gets over there. It gets 250 degrees. And quicksand. And I have to address this because I get this all the time. Bravo, you say it's so bad, but we're in it. You could talk trash all you want, right? And it's like up over your eyes, then you're like, oh, maybe you're right. But I can't hear you because you're in quicksand. Or when you have a 1970s style, yeah. Oh boy, these lines are so long to get energy. This is an energy war. This is your gasoline. It's running out. Destroying food supply, energy, fertilizer, diesel. Did you fill up with diesel? There is a likelihood of global famine. But bravo, you said like Brent crude that it was gonna go up. I did. I said it's gonna find support and it's gonna head higher. Here we go. You said that we were gonna run out of reserve. We're running out. We're almost there, Bob. Oh, and you said prices are gonna go $65 for two BK combos. Show me a receipt. Otherwise, I'm not going to believe it. Can you hear me? Yeah, there you go. Almost $66 for 2 combos. Breaking news, you're in a debt-based system. They are going to print bonds to infinity. We're not in this anymore, you guys. We're not in the gold silver thing where the Romans and whatever, they clip away that and where you're left with 10%. That's what they ended up with. Rome didn't fall in a day. It takes time. We are falling. Well, you said the stock market. Well, it depends on which one. I said the NASDAQ. I said you're in a triangle. It takes time. You confirmed. It goes down. Oh, then it comes up. Go ahead. Retest it. Now I see other people posting about it. retest it. Then it really drops. Doesn't do it the second that I talk. I'm like, oh, you said it's how many minutes you got? You said the economy is going to be really bad. It is bad. Well, I don't see that. Oh, really? Have you gone out? Do you think it's just going to get better? Your barber's just going to go, you know what? We've decided just to slash prices. Go to Target, buy stuff that's all inflammatory and makes you get all fat, sick, and die. 2020, $64. How much is it now? $158. Barely even feel it. The truth is, the people that don't feel it are the 1% that I'm trying to get you to, that now the 1% own that of 90%. Are you getting there? Or are you feeling this beginning to choke you? Like I said it would, and it's going to get worse. They are going to print more, and it is not the Fed. It's the Treasury. This will go from 38 to 39 to 40 trillion to 50 trillion to 100 trillion, and then the politician will be like, but look at our reserves. And you guys are going to get Doge checks and more checks, and we're going to do away with this, and don't worry about that $356,000 that we're going to steal from your taxes every day. Then after we do that, we're going to tax this. I know you don't see it, but this is a hidden tax. Because wars aren't cheap, my friends. But it's okay, Bravo, because we'll just tighten the belt. You can't, Dave Ramsey, because the belt will inverse. I come here every single day and I say, click one button, click the sell button right there. Okay. Oh, but then it's going to go back. It's going to go up and, oh, I got scared and I exited. You can make money here and then you let it bounce and then make money more. I mean, I'm pretty good at this stuff. Remember SIVB? I'm like, take out a big short right there at $301.93. Goes to zero. So CNBC didn't call me, ask me, hey, can you come on? You're like the one guy that actually called the top. How could you have seen this coming? The charts? Oh, that's boring. Our audience just clicks away because they want to hear about the energy world war, how we have a global famine. I say, well, I can give you both. Well, you got to leave the charts out of it. Well, that predicts this. 80% of the stuff you see on the news, it's like propaganda. Which side do you want? I can tell you the economy's great. The labor force is great. You want to see the labor force? Just pull up a Fred chart. Guys, never before in history, Americans have been so outside the labor force. You're not in it. You can see here, it's an all-time high. It's really bad. And I tell you something, it's going to get so much worse. It already is. But if we go ground, it's not good. What do we currently have today? Doc, can I take barrels of oil for 100, please? You got 42. But I'd probably say 32 because they're choking everything off. Again, back to the propaganda. What do you want to hear? To flip on Fox? You want to go CNN? Just pull up charts, guys. Yes, but the manufacturing's back. The economy's great. Everything is great. Here was your Trump and Biden. Here's currently under Trump. How are those? It goes right into the Strait of Hormuz. Down. You see this? Down. Not good. Stocks. Click buttons on screen. Fixed income. I'm trying to help here. U.S. corporate bankruptcies. No, it can't be. How many times have you said recession? Yeah, you were wrong. Really? Who isn't? Who isn't in a recession right now? I don't care if they're like, oh, no, it's not. Trump says it's not, so it's not. U.S. corporate bankruptcies. 16-year high in the first half. This is the first half. Tell me things are good. I showed you not in labor force, not working. Everyone is starving. The world, bankruptcies, not good, but the stock market went up. I've been promised that gas prices are going to come down. The gas prices are going to go up and down based on how much money they're going to make trading this. I so called it yesterday. I told you that that's what they would do. I don't even want to watch myself. I told you they would do the on again, off again, right before the market, right? That's what... Who said? Trump said something, and then Rubio said something. But at the end of the day, just know what this means. This is your gold, by the way. It's getting tighter, still hasn't broken. Today was such an easy opening trade. What I said in the video that I just watched of me, I'm like, this is what it'll do. I feel like I got to go back and show you, but I don't want to. You're going to have one candle and then go. Then you will have a measured move. You will take your profit, and you'll have a great week. When it looks like you guys just gave everything back. I made my money up today, well, but it's down here. And here, I will show you morning open. There's your one candle. I went long. I know it goes up. See this? That's your no-no zone. We get above the 200, the 20, go here. See, this is a triangle. See, you use multiple things. Call that confluence. Actually, I don't. Someone did, and that's just what it is. And it's going to go right up here, and then I'm going to take profit. There were more trades that I made, but I'm not going to go into it. And what did my student do today? 1,900. What's today? The 20th. See, this is legit. He walked away with 1,910. How much did you do? I do a lot, but people always say, that's unrealistic. Can you please not do that? You make me feel bad. You don't. Here, 100 times 20, which would be $2,000. Ta-da! I could do this every day. Don't listen to the news. Just follow the charts. Buy assets. You're in a debt-based system. When they say, oh, the housing market. Home prices across the United States surged to an all-time high. Would you like to read that again? Because everyone called me an idiot back in 2020 when I was buying properties, buying land, building properties. How about a year ago? Same thing. But bravo, you just wait. Sorry, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to make money every single day because it happens to solve problems. And if you would like to learn how to solve problems, a little nifty course on it, step by step. Take people that don't even have high school diplomas. Can you click the button? $2.99 goes to $3.99. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.